What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on HBAR, and at the end of the video I will be giving my price prediction for the next bull run, so make sure you stay tuned. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So HBAR is currently trading at a price point of just over 4.5 cents. It has a market cap of 1.5 billion, which ranks 30th among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is up to 33.2 billion out of a max supply of 50 billion, which is about 66% in circulation. Now, I do also want to point out that Hedera Hashgraph is only up 368% from its all-time low. Now, some of you guys may say that's a decent amount, especially compared to a project like Algorand that's only up 2% from its all-time low. But if you compare that to a project like Quant, which is ranked 37th among all cryptocurrencies, and this is another project I like a lot, but it's already up 56,000% from its all-time low. So HBAR only being up 368% could mean it's a great time to start accumulating, if you believe in HBAR long-term. And if you're looking to invest in HBAR, I recommend using Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. I think those are the three easiest centralized exchanges to use. Now, I'm also going to give a brief overview on HBAR for those of you guys that don't know. So Hedera is the most used, sustainable, enterprise-grade public network for the decentralized economy that allows individuals and businesses to create powerful decentralized applications. Now, the number one thing that I want to point out is that they are enterprise grade, which means they are built to handle billions of transactions every single day. And the difference between them and most other layer 1 projects is that most layer 1s run on blockchain technology. Hedera runs on Hashgraph, which is a newer technology that was created in 2016 to have faster transaction speeds and higher throughputs, which also makes them extremely unique and innovative, which as an investor is exactly what you're looking for. And that's a big reason that I think Hedera will be one of the leading crypto projects for adoption. Now, if you come over to their Twitter, they have 306,000 followers, and they just tweeted out an hour ago. Hedera is proud to be the official partner of TechCrunch, Disrupt 2023, the original startup conference bringing together investors, founders, and projects building the future of tech. As usual, Hedera is continuing to get their name out there, which is extremely important, especially in a bear market. And they also reposted 2 hours ago. We're excited to announce the official open beta of MetaMask Snaps and our Identify Snap built for developers interested in using decentralized identity in both the MetaMask and Hedera ecosystems. And then 5 hours ago, the MTech CBDC hackathon kit for central banks is built on Hedera. Unlock the power of digital cash with fintech innovation. But overall, I just want you guys to understand how fast Hedera is growing. It is truly incredible to witness. Every single day, they have a new post of someone building on Hedera or them partnering with a massive company or massive institution. It is just constant growth. Imagine what they are capable of doing during a bull market when everyone is interested in crypto. So now we'll get into a little bit of technical analysis. So right now, if you look at Hedera on the daily time frame, we are continuing to retrace from our initial falling wedge gains. And just to fill you guys in case you didn't watch the previous videos, I had drawn HBAR on a falling wedge, which I said break up 68% of the time, and in just over a month, we could have made 61% gains, which to put that into perspective, the average return on the stock market is 10% in a year. So that means we made in just over 1 month what the stock market makes in 6 years, which is incredible gains. And again, this is during a bear market. The bull run will be significantly more explosive. And if you guys do enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Let's pump the algorithm. I have made many profitable calls during this bear market, and I will continue calling out projects that I believe could be profitable in the future. So follow along and let's make some gains. But as for what I'm seeing right now, in my previous HBAR video, I had drawn it at another falling wedge, which again, break out 68% of the time. And it actually started to break out a little bit. You could have made about 4%, which obviously in crypto is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. However, since then, Bitcoin ended up breaking down, which is probably a big reason that Hedera ended up dropping further. Now, you could argue that the falling wedge is potentially still intact and you could just extend it a little bit, but there are some other indicators that have changed a little bit. So the stochastics and the RSI are both extremely oversold still, which is a great sign. Now, I'll start off with what I showed in my previous video. So price action swung from a lower low to a higher low, and the RSI was a higher low to a lower low, which was Class A bullish divergence. I said that typically signals a local bottom has been reached, and it's very strong given that it's Class A. However, price action continued to drop a little bit, and now for price price action, we have formed a double bottom, whereas the RSI still swings down. So now it is Class C bullish divergence, which typically still signals a local bottom has been reached. It's just typically not as good as Class A. So do keep that in mind. But again, with the double bottom, that also is a big support zone. So overall, I think Hedera Hashgraph looks pretty good on the daily time frame. And this is actually a trade that I will be personally taking. Obviously, that's not financial advice. Do what's best for you. But this fits my trade style perfectly with the extremely overbought stochastics, extremely overbought RSI, the bullish divergence, the potential double bottom, and the falling wedge. It truly does look great right now. But what is crucial for you to understand is that HBAR and the rest of the crypto market are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. So that being said, we'll now take a look at Bitcoin's daily time frame. Now, what you need to understand is this drop that we had August 17th. So a lot of people out there think this was due to SpaceX liquidating their Bitcoin. However, I had personally been calling for a drop for a long time. The reason for that is because the 21-day moving average broke beneath the 50-day moving average, which created a death cross. And if you go back in Bitcoin's history, pretty much every time we have a death cross, we drop, which is why I thought there was a good chance we would drop again, and we did. Now, the reason this is important is because in my most recent videos, I've been talking about how the 21-day moving average broke beneath the 200-day as well, and now has created another death cross. And I've been warning that Bitcoin would drop, and it actually did just that. We dropped down to 24,900, and I won't be surprised if we do drop even further than that. And the other things I was warning about was that price action was trading beneath all of the moving averages, and then we were also potentially forming a bear flag, which break down 68% of the time, and it has a measured move to about 22,300. All of that being said, Bitcoin has now had a massive green candle. Now, at the time of recording this video, it's kind of unknown why this green candle happened. There's not a major macro event that came out, so it's really interesting that this did happen. But regardless, it happened, and now we are trading above the 21-day moving average, which is a great sign to see. And if this candle actually closes above it, we might get to a point to where we can start bouncing up. But at the same time, we need to make sure that this isn't just a fake out candle. And personally, I won't really be bullish on Bitcoin until we get back above 27,500, as that's been a pretty strong support zone and resistance in the past. And if that happened, we would also get back above most of the moving averages, which would be bullish. But overall, I still think Bitcoin is extremely indecisive right now. And personally, I am still leaning more bearish. There are just so many negative indicators right now. But again, I want to be crystal clear. If Bitcoin can close a candle back above 27,500, I will be bullish on it in the short term. If that does not happen, potentially expect more downside or more sideways action. And last but not least, as I say in every single one of my videos, you need to understand macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF were to get accepted, that could skyrocket Bitcoin, HBAR, the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it gets rejected or some other bearish news comes out, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just keep an open mind. Realize that anything can happen. And I recommend not getting so caught up into what is going on a day-to-day time frame. Just have a long-term outlook. Ask yourself whether or not price action you're seeing right now is going to matter 2 years from now. Personally, I don't think it will at all. And now for the final part of this video, I'm going to try and come up with a reasonable price prediction for HBAR next bull run. So this is a historical snapshot of November 21st of 2021. This was about a week after the all-time highs of Bitcoin. As you can see, it's trading at 58,700. And if you scroll down, at this time, you could see HBAR was the 33rd largest cryptocurrency with a market cap of 6.9 billion, and it was trading at a price point of 38 cents. And if we look at some of the projects that were above them at this time, Algorand, for example, 11.4 billion. And then even a project like Shiba Inu, 24.2 billion, which its all-time market cap high was significantly higher though, like 41 billion. Now, if we go to market cap up and we start off by comparing Hedera Hashgraph to the all-time high that it reached itself last bull run, which was 6.8 billion, then HBAR would be trading at a price point of 20 cents, and that'd be a 4.4x. Now, the reason this is important to understand is because HBAR's all-time price high was 57 cents. So this just demonstrates how much dilution HBAR has had, as getting back to its all-time market cap high will only put it at 20 cents. So I want you guys to understand that. So now, if you are someone that believes HBAR could reach the all-time market cap high that Algorand reached last bull run, which was 13.3 billion, that would put HBAR at a price point of 40 cents, and that'd be an 8.5x. Now, personally, I think HBAR is going to smash these levels. Again, they are such a unique technology. They run on Hashgraph, and they are built for enterprise adoption, coupled with the fact that they have Google, IBM, Dell Technologies, and many other massive corporations on their governing council. But now here's where things get interesting. If you are someone that believes HBAR could reach the all-time market cap high that Shiba Inu, a meme coin, reached last bull run, which was $41.1 billion, then that would put HBAR at a price point of $1.24, and that'd be a 26x. Now, personally, this is getting a little bit ambitious. However, I certainly could see it happening, especially if this bull run is as explosive as a lot of people think it's going to be. I want you to imagine a scenario where Bitcoin is trading at $150,000, $200,000. Do you really think it's impossible for HBAR to reach a market cap of $41 billion? I definitely don't, especially with how fast they're growing. But again, anything is possible, and just understand, nobody out there can predict a perfect price point for HBAR. Everything is speculation, so these price comparisons are just my opinion. Please do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Everyone perceives things in different ways. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think HBAR could reach next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.